Hello, welcome to another productive series. In today's series, we would be solving a practical change of subjects problem in mathematics, right? So let's quickly delve into it. So, our question for the day is make E the subject of the relation which our given equation is P equals the root square of the fraction 6 over E minus the fraction J over 2, right? So let's quickly delve into our solution. So our solution, our given equation is P equals the root square of the fraction 6 over E minus the fraction J over 2, right? So whenever you have a root square, right, what you have to do first is to square both sides of the equation, right? So in doing so, we square P, right? P square, okay, equals the root square of the fraction 6 over E minus the fraction J over 2, right, all square, right? So we have our equation to be P square equals the root square 6 over E minus the fraction J over 2, right, square, right? So we do some cancellations. This square will cancel the root square. So we are going to have our new equation to be P square equals the fraction 6 over E minus the fraction J over 2, right? So this is our new equation, right? So let's simplify further. So P square equals, right? So this is a fraction, and in subtracting fractions, right, you have to find the LCM, and we can do this by multiplying the denominator on the right hand side of the equation with the numerator on the left hand side of the equation. Then we equally multiply the denominator on the left hand side of the equation, which is E, by the numerator on the right hand side of the equation, which is J. Then when we are done, we multiply both denominators, which is E and 2, right? So in multiplying our denominators, we are going to have E multiplying 2, right, for our denominators, and are going to have our numerators to be 2 multiplying 6 minus J multiplying E, right? So we are going to have our P square equals equals 12 minus JE, right? So it's a fraction over 2E, right? So this is our new equation. So we have our new equation to be P equals 12 minus JE over 2E. So we are going to have P square or both sides of the equation multiplying 2e, right, equals, so 2e will multiply the fraction 12 je over 2e, right? Okay, so we are going to have our equation to be 2ep squared, right, equals 12 minus je. Okay, and we were asked to make e the subject of the relations, right? So here we group like terms, right? So 2ep squared and negative je are like terms, so we group them to one place. So we are going to have 2ep squared, and negative je is a negative number. When it crosses the equal to sign, to change its form to become a positive number. Whenever a number crosses, or a variable crosses the equal to sign, it changes its form from its original state, right? So if it's a positive number, it will become a negative number. If it's a negative number, it will become a positive number. And here our je is a negative number, so it will become a positive je, which is equal to 12, right? So based on the preamble of our question, we are tasked to make e the subject of the relation. So we factor out e, right? So e is factored out, right? So we are going to have 2p squared plus j, right, equals 12. Okay, so we factored out e, right, and e is not independent. E is dependent on, or in bracket, 2p squared plus j, right? So in order to make e the subject of the relations, we have to eliminate, or in bracket, 2p squared plus j, right? So in doing so, we are going to have e equals 2p squared plus j equals 12. And whatever you do for the left hand side of the equation, you do same for the right hand side of the equation, right? So we cancel out with, or in bracket, p squared, 2p squared plus j, okay, or in bracket, 2p squared plus j, right? So we cancel out. 2p squared plus j will cancel itself 1. So cancel e multiplying 2p squared plus j, right? So cancel the 2p squared plus j attached to the e, right? So we are going to have our e to be the fraction 12 over, or in bracket, 2p squared plus j as our final answer. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Kindly do what to subscribe for more. Thank you. Bye.